Hello everybody and welcome back to the Realistic Formula Championship Division 1 for the first sprint round of Season 9 here at the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg in the Styrian Mountains, and the second European round of the season around these 10 corners steeped in elevation changes over 60 meters, 12 laps to come in the sprint, 36 laps to come in the proper Grand Prix. Elias won the last sprint here in Season 7. Bryn Evans took victory after a penalty removal here last season in a good race. These are the tyre compounds, C5, C4 and C3 compounds, the softest compounds we can have. And well, it's certainly a mix between a 1 and a 2 stop, but the 1 stop, I guess, the 1 stop is definitely possible, as normal. And Charlotte is here with me, as normal, for the most part.
As normal. Yeah, apart from last week. Yeah, as normal. It should be an interesting race. Strategy is different here, I guess, compared to last week, for example, which that's pretty much a slam dunk 1 stop. Here, yeah, like you say, it's possible, but it all depends on how much do you battle with other people and preserve the tyres instead of trying to go for that 1 extra position. It's a bit of a gamble, but it can definitely work.
Yeah.
I've got the screen on my left monitor.
Anyway.
Many as an instant replay, if I was like, what the hell happened there?
Yeah.
See? Because my stream's like delayed by about 5 seconds. Yeah, 7-second delay I've got.
On the Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here we go. First laps. And it's Yaro who'll set the first time.
Yaro driving for the first time in a little bit, I think. I mean, he didn't drive.
I think so. He drove the last time I was here.
He didn't drive last week, though. So
he didn't drive.
Anderson drove last week.
Probably did. All I saw was the results.
Anderson and Ghost drove. But, yep. Well, I mean, they played the slipstream tactic there.
Working well together. We have a player.
We have Cookie.
And, so Cookie needs to turn on his telemetry and his player names so we can see his existence. Anyway, Yara to the line.
First lap. 5.1.
5.1. Not necessarily the quickest time.
Yesterday's sprint polls maybe at 4.3.
Yeah. We can't use Div 3 because that's wet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like Div 3 should be anywhere near to Div 1 pace anyway. 4.1. Adam Dick's already beaten yesterday's pole lap, basically.
Yeah.
And Raphael has... Yeah. And so has Cookie. Cookie not quicker than the McLarens.
Yeah. Maybe this could be one of the hurdles.
I mean, if you can keep up and stay in the overtake, there's all the chance in this circuit. I mean, I hope you're noticing the nice Red Bull sponsorships around some of the corners.
Much better improvement. The one track it makes sense to have the sponsorship is here, of all places. Moving on.
Quite a lot of other laps. There. Yeah, but I've now got a system that the laps get put back on if they're improving. So I shouldn't need to do so much now.
Yeah.
And well, Robin on the way and certainly competitive through those first 2 sectors.
Yeah, very much so.
He's going to get a little bit of traffic though. But gets out the way.
It is.
Must be Cookie because Nissev's on a lap.
Yep, it must be Cookie here. Finley Smith now. Getting a nice little slipstream off the McLaren to the line.
Yep.
P8. Nessev now.
He's slow.
He's set.
He was the one who got out of the way, so yeah, he'll be going again. We'll see the soft tyres go on for the last laps. We should do.
Yeah, because you go on the medium, get a nice little feel of how the cars are nicely within track limits, and that's not within track limits. Well, it is.
He's been allowed to
was.
keep it. I need to invite
That's
Edward Isham, but we'll, I don't know. We'll see a couple of these laps. We'll see Adam Dick. Adam Dick's coming in, so we've kind of got a little bit of a break.
With a little bit of a braca.
Braca.
Yes. Raphael on a lap. Going very quickly.
Certainly is. And we're looking to it.
Through the final corner.
Improve his hold on
Nice
the original
moving
pole.
track
A bit of a slipstream as well.
Decent time. 4th lap.
Yep.
Very decent time on the medium tyre as
He
well.
drove, I mean, he was in McLaren here last season and he was competing for victory. Obviously, Bryn Evans did manage to steal it in the end. But
Bryn Evans not here this week.
no, missing 2 races in a row.
Yeah.
A bit of
As
a
we see,
surprise.
the current Division 2 Championship leader in the Ferrari today. Because he got moved up.
Well, I mean, he got a podium last week, so clearly he was right to be moved.
Eagle's done a good job there. For the first time.
And, well, he's purple in the middle sector as Cookie. Whoa!
And
had a moment, then bailed into the pits the last second.
bit dodgy that.
Yep.
But oh well.
I think Edward might need another invite.
Might. He did say Yo Mons. Yeah. That was Anne pit entry of all time.
As we saw Anne rejoin of all time a few days ago at this very corner.
We did, from a Williams. Oh god, I remember that.
But now we're seeing Tezeo, who also got moved. And that was very close to the track limits. Judged it nicely, though.
I just noticed him there at the bottom.
Yeah.
Didn't realise he was racing this week.
I mean, I
Good
didn't
to see.
realise until I saw he joined the lobby, because I'm not the host this week, so I don't have to stress about stuff too much, apart from when my game crashes, and then everything dies. If my game crashes, though, it shouldn't kill the lobby this time, so...
Yeah. Tezeo goes ahead of Porges, so in the battle of the Cadillacs, he's winning that
Yes.
one. Yeah, a bit of a lull period at the moment, whilst everyone slowly comes in, then comes back out, sets softs on. But Raphael looking very quick.
Yeah, just finding increments in all the sectors. And, well, I mean, it's quite evenly matched when you look at that.
He's
Back
quick on
dominance.
the end of straights.
Yeah.
So, is Raphael like Lycoing less or something? But he's still keeping
He's
the
got
good speed.
4 kilometers per hour more straight line speed, apparently.
Or is he
according
using
to
more
my
battery
data.
on the straights? Or he's using medium on the end of the straight, so it keeps his speed up a little bit more than non does.
I don't know, but we'll find out
I'm not
when
sure.
we watch his lap.
We
If he's
will,
going to push.
indeed.
I mean, people will probably do multiple laps even on the soft tyre.
Yeah, it's because the fuel. Like, you start with too much fuel.
And here's Varkish,
Varkish.
who's encountering some cars. He's just going to have to get out the way. Shouldn't be too bad, though. They all get out the way, and now braking very much on the curb.
Hits the apex nicely. And bails.
Yeah, backs off.
Clearly
mean,
not
he wasn't
happy with
up on
that turn
himself.
3.
But, yeah. Obviously, he's got time to go again, so no real problems. And Raphael,
Wow. That's a lot of time gain in one corner. By the way,
one corner
one
and
corner.
2 straights.
2 tenths. Insane grip difference. Hits the apex nicely. Uses all the road on the exit. It's a turn 6. Very difficult corner this. Nicely planted though. 5 tenths up already.
Wow, what a lap this has been for Raphael so far, and now he's just got 2 more decisions to make, the turn in for turn 9 and the turn in for turn 10.
Could he get in the 2s, potentially?
Surely not. Up to the line, Raphael. It's a 3.4.
3.4 though. Wow.
And Cookie invalidates. Or he's slow.
Yeah.
I think he was slow. Yeah, he backed off in the middle sector. So we'll have to go again.
Ooh, don't get in the way of the Aston Martin though.
Oh, yeah. This is going to give a bit of dirty air. But then a slipstream for Nico. Jumps up to P7 for his soft lap.
Not bad for the Aston Martin.
Nisev looks like he's backed off as well.
Cookie's invalidated.
Yeah. So Cookie won't get another lap. Where did he invalidate? Turn 1.
Turn 1.
Yeah. So I don't think he won't have enough time. So that lap
He might.
of a 4.2 might.
It's very close if he gets there or not.
Get Yari around the final corner for the Audi driver. Where can he place his car up to the line, up to P10? And now SV, who's on a competitive lap. If he can keep this together, we'll see Robin and Adam Dick's lap times come through the first 2 sectors. Robin in contention for the front row, certainly. Adam Dick also in contention, about a 10th down on Robin so far, as SV goes up to P9. Robin Hyder round the final 2 corners. What can he do in the Ferrari? Should get up to the front row here, at least provisionally, to the line. P2. Adam Dick, can he respond? Final sector, P3 at best. Lol just slows down, takes the checkered flag now, which is now waving. And Cookie did make the line then, because he has not got a checkered flag by his name. Old player.
Yeah, Night Owl is the second driver to hit the checkered flag. Lol was the first.
In Night Owl P7 to Zeo, up to P17. Nisev, what can he do? Up to the line. Cookie's 3.5 tenths down in the first sector. So I don't know if he's going again, as Varkish has crossed the line, Boulay across the line. But what is Cookie doing? Is he going quickly? Is he going quickly enough to challenge for anything? He is going quicker, but he's not going quickly enough to challenge those top times.
Not even the front row at the moment, unless he can find time in this final sector.
Yep, swinging it into turn 9, out to the track limits, final corner to negotiate. Can Cookie improve up any positions? Finley Smith's up to P12. Cookie to the line, no improvement as Senor Ghost goes into P14.
Wow.
And we are done for this session. And Raphael's taken a dominant pole, like he did last season. Pretty sure here.
Yeah. Pole, yeah, I think so. I can't remember exactly. So I never remember quali times that are not in, like, physically, so let me check.
Pretty sure he did. Well, there's the track dominance between the top 2.
It was only on pole by less than a 10th, but he was still on pole.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had identical times at the start of the session with someone. Who would he have had identical times with? Maybe it was Nisev in the Red Bull. Wait, was Nisev driving then?
In the Red Bull. Nisev was, yeah, he was in the Red Bull. It was P6.
Oh. Maybe it was a Mercedes. Or was it Jude Frederick, maybe?
Frederick, yeah.
Yeah. It was Jude Frederick. I think he DNF'd from that race, like, really early on. He kind of hit for the wrong tyres and...
Did, yeah.
Or he had, like, used softs at the start of the race.
Yeah, something like that.
Because then it rained really quickly.
Oh yeah, that race. Oh my god, that was a chaotic race.
Yeah, because then it dried out.
Yeah, I got loads of points as in my team that race. I enjoyed that race.
Yeah. Well, time for the sprint now, and hopefully no game crashes.
Wishful thinking.
I'm looking at the weather forecast for like the rest. I've like put a weather forecast thing into my like little control panel, and well, everything's dry for like the rest.
Okay, so we can actually see in the future now with weather. We're not guessing.
Yeah, I've got like, plus 5 minutes, plus 10 minutes, plus 15, plus 30, 45,
Now,
and 1 hour.
now time to implement a graphic.
Yeah. But I just thought I'd at least do this. I mean, it doesn't look that pretty, but I can at least we're not guessing so much.
Yeah, because Wednesday we were definitely guessing.
I mean, we were just seeing the actual rain chance at the time and then just going off that. Instead of like thinking, well, what's it going to do in the future? What's the actual...
it's going down. It's not going to rain anymore.
Because this actually says like what the game says in terms of words to like light cloud or light rain kind of thing. Like it says what the game describes it as. But anyhow, this sprint race is not that long before it starts because we got 5 lights coming on at the Red Bull Ring. And it's lights out, and away we go for the sprint, and it's a good start for Raphael. Raphael maintains the lead. Haider's being swarmed. The 2 Mercedes go side by side, and Haider's round, and Haider collects, and oh my goodness, about 5 cars get collected on the first corner of this sprint race as we make our way down towards turn number 3. Raphael leads. Cookie was very much involved in that incident. Nisev has managed to come through unscathed. Night Owl now up to P3 from P12 on the grid, and Vide up to P4.
Varkish with the 10 as well, for apparently a collision with Cookie. But that was a lot of
Look at the number of 16 places dropped going on there.
Vide up 5, Nick up 5, Smith up 6, Duffy also up 6. Some really good starts for all them.
Certainly, Trixie also got... Yeah, because people who were close to that instant had to back off, and then other people managed to catch up as Audi comes in, Yarrow comes into the box, and there is a yellow for Adam Dick, maybe. Adam Dick's got damage, rear wing damage for Robin, front wing damage for Adam Dick, front wing damage for Toya, and well, we have a 1.3 second lead already for Raphael.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully for a lot of those drivers, it's a sprint race. Poulet goes over brakes on the curb, runs wide at turn number 3, and this is now Duffy and SV going side by side down towards the downhill braking of turn 4, and bit of contact between SV and Duffy, who were battling in Division 2 last season, now in Division 1, and SV ahead and in the points positions at the moment.
Yeah, it was Duffy in the Racing Bulls.
SV in the Williams.
SV in the Williams. Indeed he was.
Yeah, you should know that one.
I should know that one, considering I signed him.
Well, look at Nico here in the Aston Martin as well, up in P6.
Fighting for many points here.
Fighting a Red Bull here at Finley Smith.
Fighting a Red Bull, yeah.
They were teammates in Division 2, Season 7. In Mercedes.
I raced against them both. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Robin's disconnected.
Robin has disconnected.
As Danny makes a move down the inside. And Danny up to the points. As Trixie a bit under pressure, or maybe trying to apply the pressure to Poulet here. As they run wheel to wheel. And Trixie is ahead. Will Trixie make a lunge as well on the Racing Bulls? He does. And Trixie gets ahead of Josh Duffy.
We've been asked, is there an action replay? I assume it's the turn 1 incident.
There is no action replay, unfortunately. There's no replays this season. I am making replays part of next season's stuff, which I have already started. There's a lot of battling going on here. Ghost got a bit of a double move there, I think, on Porges and LOL. And then LOL gets through as well. Yeah. And Poulet very close to Duffy again. And Ortizea up to P13 as well. In this sprint race.
Within overtake range of Raphael, I think that was.
Poulet makes a move, Duffy gets a track limit. And yeah. He has got the overtake.
Range. He has got it. Okay, we might have a battle for the race lead here.
Yep.
As Finley Smith is all over the back
Robin needs
of
an invite. I'll give him an invite when we get into this sector now.
Oh yeah, because there's less carnage in this sector.
I mean, if it's Div 3, then
there's carnage at every
I
corner.
don't think he's online right now. Maybe he is a bit further down.
He's
He's an L, like capital L. Oh, there he is. He just appeared.
Okay.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
And yes, for those drivers at the back now, they're really just hoping for some kind of safety car, or, I mean, they're just getting their feel for the track. There's not much.
Feel for the setup as well, because obviously,
obviously they can make changes after the sprint.
Yeah, Parfait opens after the sprint, so.
Yeah. So the people in the chat on TikTok saying, "Are these cars equal performance?" They are realistic performance.
They are.
For your information.
So seeing an Aston Martin in P6 is quite incredible.
Safety cars aren't in sprints. I'm pretty sure you can have a safety car in sprint.
They are in sprints.
You just can't have them like after like about lap 9 of the sprint. Yeah.
Can't have it.
Yeah.
Lap 9 you can have one for, then it comes out and then comes back in again.
One lap safety car. Yeah, because you have to have 2 laps of racing in the game, don't you?
Yep. So we've got another, 4 laps for a safety car to come out. But...
I mean, if there's no safety car after whatever happened at turn 1, then, I mean, no one DNF to be fair.
Oh, that's Hyde around.
Yeah.
Causing a yellow flag.
As that's Cookie making a move. Can Cookie fight his way back up? Certainly got the pace, and well, he's going to be in the train now pretty soon for the train for P9 at least.
There's yellow flag and Hyder's in the wall.
Robin's off. And I was going to see if I could find him, but Nisev's also left now.
Nisev's left. That's bad news for the Mercedes driver.
And he will need an invite back now as well.
He will need an invite back. Yeah, Nico producing really good pace here, all over the back of the Red Bull.
Yeah, and on those hard tyres, you should only get better towards the end of this race, you'd have to think.
Yeah, crossover, I think I said on Friday, it was lap 5.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Sorry, I've... Bad nights.
Did you not get rear wing damage on that first lap incident, Robin?
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, because he said his AI picked up rear wing damage, but surely it would have been from that incident.
He got it from lap 1, yeah. I'm mistaken. It's lap 9 is the crossover.
Oh well, should get there pretty soon, and hopefully Nisev, for his sake, Nisev can get back in before Night Owl catches up, but it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Has a lot of changing over here as Trixie makes a move. Trixie gets the better traction.
Nico,
Trixie moves up to P6. And well,
Medium
now,
still
this is where Nisev's AI is going to be getting involved.
A Red Bull all over the back of the Mercedes. We saw this in real life in the closing ends of the Grand Prix. But this didn't quite happen. Red Bull gets through.
Nisev rejoins.
Nisev rejoins a lobby. And now the Haas is fighting for a podium.
The sprint podium, yeah. Unbelievable. I mean, it's a great chance for them all. You can see the points. I mean, most people should probably know the points, especially considering it's a sprint weekend in real life at the minute. But here he goes. I don't think Nisev's been able to take control yet. And Vide goes around the outside. And Vide moves up to that P3. As Finley Smith and Trixie very close as well. And maybe Trixie
really close back to Finley Smith.
Trixie's
side
looking
by side.
for the inside. Oh,
bit of contact, and that was a lag back.
Has Nisev now taken back control, maybe? That was what that lag was. I don't know, he ghosted. And I think he has now taken back control.
Yeah, he's back in control. You can tell by the steering.
Yeah, you can see he's trying to get used to it again. He's luckily still in the points, but obviously he was fighting and chasing Raphael. And well, now he's got to try and get back to P2.
I could be wrong, but I've reconnected many times in this game, unfortunately, already. Your tyres are really cold when you rejoin.
Yeah.
So,
Because obviously the AI don't simulate tyre temperature or something, probably. Maybe.
it does. It just has cold tyres.
Well, the AI doesn't need warm tyres to be quick, particularly, does it?
Exactly.
So,
Because it just makes the car lighter. The AI. Ooh, and that's a slide.
yep.
Trixie.
But Trixie getting close to Vide and, well, making a recovery from being down outside the points. Cookie's just kind of stalled out at the minute.
Yeah, he has. He's not within the overtake range. Of
Also not put telemetry on. As, hang on a minute, what happened to Finley Smith?
Yeah. What has happened to Finley Smith?
He's dropped down behind this SV.
I assume a mistake?
Might have just run wide.
Because he's made another mistake there.
And here goes Trixie, side by side with Vide. Vide off the track. And side by side through the final corner.
Did Trixie force him off? We joined a little late there.
He's back behind. I mean, Vide definitely did get pushed wide, but Trixie will say he had the inside, and, well, he's right to go for a move, and, well, Vide's back ahead anyway.
It's if you're ahead by the apex, I think it is, by the rules.
Well, front wheel's mirror, and...
That's to be given space on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's made the place anyway now. As Killian says, Nissev just took out Finley Smith. Crazy send. Maybe that did happen in the background then.
Oh, Nissev took out Finley Smith. Okay. I'll be looking that one back. And if so, I'll definitely report that.
Another battle.
Finley doesn't.
And Finley Smith gets ahead of SV again now. And yeah, I know, I can't lie, I looked over at my other screen because I was going to add Cookie's name just at that point when Nissev had that moment. But
his pedal disconnected mid-send.
Very convenient.
Right. Sure. It's still a penalty, even if your pedal disconnects. I'm surprised you didn't say it.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the time.
I think I phased out. I must have.
I was looking at clicking and changing Cookie's name.
Which you still need to do.
Yeah.
But do it for
I just didn't. I just
don't do it now.
Well, yeah. Well, I would hope in qualifying you'll actually put the settings back on to be correct.
Oh yeah. Shout at him in paddock chat, yeah.
Yeah. Someone shouted at him.
I still really think people should get a penalty.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like it says it in the rule book, like they could be penalised. But
okay,
it's more like
if
continued doing it.
If not, I'm gonna tell Eagle.
There we are. Been manually corrected.
Manually.
I mean, we won't see his like stuff still, but
yeah. Trixie all over the back of Night Owl here for the penultimate lap. Raphael's had a dominant sprint here.
Yep, and now we start the final lap, and well, Trixie is 1/10 behind, and surely down towards turn 3, he's going to put a move on Night Owl here. You think he's got to, using the boost. Does he go for a lunge? He thinks of it. He dives. He always makes contact. He gets a poor exit. And Night Owl might be able to escape now because Trixie is quite far behind. And well, Vide is actually closer to Trixie than Trixie is to Night Owl. And as he run out of opportunities, there are opportunities to overtake down towards turn 6, down towards turn number 7, and also turn 9. But Trixie is still going to think of a move. But has he run out of time now to get P2? But, well, someone who's not run out of time. We've got Raphael rounding the final 2 corners. It's been a dominant sprint race after the chaos on lap 1, and Raphael from pole position takes victory in the Austrian sprint race, and Trixie runs wide. Trixie can't make the position unless he can get it to the line. Night Owl takes P2, Trixie takes P3, Vide P4, Nico P5, points for Aston Martin again. Nissev after disconnecting P6, Finley Smith P7, SV with the final point in the Alpine.
And some penalties being applied.
Yep, Cookie falls down to P15.
Cookie's just been beat to the line by Ghost.
He got a penalty as well. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah. He must have literally got a 3 on the fight. He had damage as well.
Oh, you got a 3 there. I just saw it at the top.
Yeah, he had from wing damage. I didn't see because he didn't have telemetry on. But well, sprint race ticked off.
And quite the entertaining one, especially turn 1, you could say.
Yeah. At least we saw some kind of carnage.
Yeah. Division 3 kind of levels.
Well, I don't think there'll be 20 tickets from that sprint race, though, so...
We shall not mention a certain thing that people might be able to spot. Moving on.
What certain thing? Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yes,
We'll quickly gloss over that.
Let's look at the constructors.
And we'll see another... No, we don't see it.
No, we don't. Yay! Anyway, moving on. Oh my god, that battle for P2. Whew.
Yeah, and the battle for P5.
And the battle for P5. Meanwhile, the battle for P1 is kind of dead. Mercedes are quite clear at the moment.
I am going to...
So. They do have the best car.
I'm going to quickly do the result. Well, not, I mean, briefly do so we get the points. I didn't do it yesterday.
Did you not?
No.
I need to sort the combined out. I haven't done it for the last day or so. I didn't do yesterday.
I've luckily made it a bit easier now, so it should only take like 10 seconds. I only do the top 8 anyway, because they're the only ones that matter. I mean, obviously I do it eventually fully, but... There we are. And time for actual quali.
It is time for actual quali. Who would have thought? Obviously short qualifying, so there is no elimination zone people have to worry about.
And hopefully those points are right now.
They looked right. They're similar to what I saw earlier.
Yeah, but obviously Adam Dick didn't gain any points, neither did Cookie, so...
But I mean, Nisev's points.
Yeah.
That's right, because it was 10 behind.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it worked. And SV will be the first one out, but watch, he'll do a warm-up lap now.
I know, right?
So he always does that when he's the first one out, but maybe not. We'll see.
We will see indeed.
So another dry session, another overcast session. I feel like every session's been like overcast here this week. When you compare it to the weather here when it was the real life Austrian Grand Prix, quite a bit different when it was hot.
Yes. Obviously, in real life, George Russell got pole position here.
He did, because he knows the rules.
I know. Crazy. I just had to get that mention in there.
Surprised you haven't mentioned, I mean, I know you said before we started streaming, but the pole position earlier. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can a Mercedes get on pole like a certain Mercedes did earlier today in real life? George Russell. Back. Doing George things. But SV's
Carl
on
will just break on like the first lap and he'll get a terrible start and be passed by everyone.
His battery's going to do battery things.
Battery's gone flat again.
Stupid battery. Moving on.
Moving on. We'll actually see this lap now. I think he is actually pushing. He's getting a slipstream as well.
He's getting a very nice slipstream. Cesare quicker in the first sector.
Cesare, only purple sector over in Div 1. And it's gone. His vibe.
It's gone.
Taking it immediately.
I was going to say, it's quite surprising, considering a Cadillac is not very quick in the straight.
Yeah. I mean...
Whilst the Alpine has the supposed...
I mean, he was 9... he's 11 milliseconds quicker than SV.
Yeah. And battery deployment, I guess, makes a big difference.
Yeah, maybe he just burnt all his battery just so he could have a purple sector.
I know, right?
We know what he's like.
So, anyway, SV 4.9, which is not the greatest lap if you can compare it to sprint quali.
It's a bit wide out the final corner. Yep, invalidated.
Yeah.
So loses that lap time immediately. 5.3.
Only 3/10 off, not bad. Vite goes quicker. There's Tezeo getting his lap time deleted.
Yep, confirmation. As Danny 3.5 tenths behind his teammate. And Tyre going well in sector 2.
Yeah.
Lowell going a lot better though. And Trixie's on the inters. And Cookie still hasn't done his setting.
Oh, take.
I haven't yelled at him though. So.
I'll yell at him.
I know. And he likes when you yell at him. But anyway, here is Cookie. Ducking out the way as the Alpine at the last second. A bit of grass on the tyres as well for Cookie as he tackles the final few corners. Very much cuts the inside. I think he's got away with it though, and he's just about judged it perfectly, and it's a 3.9. But still about half a second off the pole position.
Quicker than his sprint quali time, so at least whatever happened in sprint quali, he is happy.
I don't even know what his tyre wear is as well, because
Exactly.
he hasn't got the setting. He has put the telemetry on now, I'm pretty sure, because I just seen him gone into AI mode. So he's obviously changing it right now, because I can see his tyre wear. Yeah, there we go. He just changed it.
He shouted it, it worked.
But meanwhile, we've got Nisev tackling turn 9. And someone teleported. Someone going into the pits as she teleported right in front of Nisev. But didn't hamper him. 4.1. Definitely seems like Raphael has got something around this circuit.
Yeah, he is. It's obviously a circuit he enjoys. This is a yellow flag for Mercedes going slowly, so
I think it was a Cadillac as well, maybe. Or
also, the McLaren is going slowly as well.
that is Raphael. It is, because Adam Dick only just left the pits as Nico round the final corner, crosses the line, and P6. I mean, I'm sure he's already quite happy that he's got points for the sprint. Where he already exceeded the amount of points he was expecting to get in this kind of weekend. Cookie going even quicker. Invalidates.
Oh.
Validates at turn 3. That's a surprise.
You can, you
can cut the inside.
Too much, yeah. The curbs there's quite flat, but it's more the elevation change that is the reason why some people might not use the inside.
Yeah. But Raphael, meanwhile, down towards turn number 1 to begin his first proper qualifying lap of this session. He set blistering pace in sprint qualifying, and now it's time to show what he's got in this main qualifying session, and he's already slightly up on Cookie. Maybe you can also invalidate by going too far onto the left, opening up the corner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true.
I mean, they're trying to pinch every little bit, but you wouldn't think they'd do it there, but you just never know. It's quite easily done, I guess. And turn 4 now tackles the curbs. And power down towards turn 6. Medium speed corner, sweep the car in, run wide as much as you can on the exit. And was not finding the pace so far on this lap compared to what he did before. But again, I think he might be... No, he's not on used tyres, so clearly this is not quite his ultimate pace. Final corner, across the line, and the top with a 3.8. Yeah. I mean, in Spain, well, Barcelona last time out, Adam Dick kept getting purple sector 2 and sector 3, but he kept losing about half a second in sector 1. Obviously, setup related quite a lot, that, but it also shows the strengths of the cars.
The McLaren is significantly slower than the Mercedes.
Did Adam Dick just invalidate there, or did he not? Because his timer just disappeared, but he has gone up to P2. So something must have just bugged out slightly, but it's very close between the top 3.
It is, wow. And then everyone else is quite far off. Apart from Nisev, he's only 2 tenths.
And we've not seen the Ferraris put a lap time on yet. Tezeo has selected the wet compound in the pits, so sure. Duffy invalidates.
Must be sweat.
And
anyway, what can he do?
Just ahead of his teammate.
Purple in decent spot, I guess.
I mean,
P5
they're
would be
very
quick,
consistent
fast,
in
bang.
getting those kind of
They are.
positions.
They are consistent.
And any misfortune ahead, and they are right there to just take up
They
those
are, yeah.
places.
Which, with performance of the car, I guess that's what you want. Really.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen,
Especially in this division.
yeah, because obviously Red Bull and the other divisions have been quite competitive and fighting towards the front of the field. There's a little bit of traffic for Tyre. He also just runs wide.
Might claim a little bit of impeding there.
As Adam Dick just starts a lap, but Raphael has done sector 1 and he's only 8 milliseconds off what he did before. So this is looking quite competitive. And well, can he get the kind of time that he did in spring qualifying? Adam Dick also just slightly down on his lap, and Robin Heider starting his first lap of the session, and he's only slightly outside Raphael's time as well. And Raphael is up after sector 2.
Looking very good.
Final 2 corners, maybe a little bit wide. In turn 9, final corner now, Adam Dick is down and also invalidates. Raphael can't improve his lap time.
Very close.
Sector 3, Heider is up on Raphael so far though. After sector 2, as we were actually watching Trixie there for about a couple seconds.
Is a monster in that final sector.
And Robin getting traffic here from the Cadillac of Tazeo, who's on the wets. But he still goes to the top by 1/100th of a second.
What's Tazeo doing on the wets?
I don't know. We're just going to get rid of his timer though.
Yeah.
Night Owl and Lowell both not improving. So we'll go to last season's champion. Looking to see if he can match his teammate.
Last season's champion in the Red Bull, now in red.
Yep.
So doing a Sebastian Vettel.
When he didn't win 4 championships in a row though.
He didn't win 4 championships in a row. But he has made the move from Red Bull to Ferrari, so that's good enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. There's not like there's any other kind of people to choose that have done that. So
yeah, there's not really anyone you could do that's done that.
yeah. And Trixie slightly down on Robin Heider by about 1/10.5 as he comes into these final 2 corners. Can he pick up time on Robin Heider? We'll see if Robin Heider got slightly hampered by Tazeo at the final corner. And Trixie to the line now, and Trixie loses a little bit more time, but he's P5 for the moment. Quite close margins, but it is Austria.
You say that, and what was it? Last year, Lando Norris?
Tazeo's broke his wing.
3/10.
Yeah, but
like,
I mean, didn't he get pulled by like half second?
Oh no, half a second, wasn't it? Yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
Oh!
No, Piastri and Verstappen didn't get their laps at the end of the session because of Gasly, I think, at the final corner, caused the yellow. But Robin up on his own best so far. And
but we know
really
who won that,
at
right?
home at this circuit.
It was 2024 that happened, not 2025. My bad. I was wrong.
2024 when George Russell won. I'm pretty sure 2024 Verstappen got pole by like half a second, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, Robin not improving, might just come into the pits, might just finish this lap regardless, as into the final corner he goes, right out to the track limits, measured perfectly, crosses the line, and it's slower. And everyone's basically into the pits.
Yep, as everyone would look to put on a fresh set of softs for this final run.
There you can see the track dominance, and wow, look at that. Raphael, first sector, and then basically all Robin in sector 2, and then Raphael around the final corner.
Okay, why have I been sent this?
A few drivers just coming out the pits, including Cookie, the championship leader by 33 points. After,
I assume he's doing a double run.
Yeah, he probably is.
On 100 points. 4 wins out of 4.
4 wins out of
Yeah,
4.
he missed the race.
Yeah.
He missed the race, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Missed Canada. That's where Adam Dick picked up the victory. Adam Dick should have really been a bit closer as well, had he not crashed at turn 4 in Jeddah on the final lap. But anyway, we'll see if Cookie is going to push at all on this first lap. I think he might. Looks like he's certainly setting up. And he is burning the batteries down towards turn number 1. Half a tenth away from Robin Hyder at the moment. And we'll see what he's got around this Spielberg Red Bull Ring circuit. On the power nicely now, and now the uphill braking zone of turn number 3. You can brake quite late because obviously you're going uphill, and he's already a tenth up on Robin in sector 1. We know the Mercedes power unit so strong. The Ferrari has got low drag though, so good first sector from Cookie. But now sector 2, where most of the corners are, I have to say. And that looked nice through turn number 4. Traffic gets out of the way, sweeping the car through turn number 6. And now just turn it into turn number 7 and hope it stays on the track nicely. And he's 3.5 tenths up so far.
Insane time at the moment.
Final few corners. Nicely negotiates turn 9. Out for the track limits at turn 10. Beautifully measured across the line for Cookie. Lost some time final sector, but he does go to the top for the moment. And he will go again. And I think Varkish might be about to start. Maybe Poulet as well. Well, obviously his time has just come up. He's actually going slow though, so scratch that.
Yeah.
And well, I think Varkish... Is Varkish pushing? Yeah, 16-0 first sector, so... Definitely is. And well, Vide wasn't... I don't think Vide is pushing either. No. So...
Yeah, no, we're pushing, but...
Varkish backs off.
Danny is.
And now it's Danny.
Danny is certainly pushing at the moment.
And Tezero's thing bugged.
Ah.
It's got the Engelsman thing from the other day, where it says he's on an outlap, but he's not. But maybe he was going so slow it thinks he's on an outlap. Anyway, Danny to the final 2 corners in the Haas. And what can he set? Currently P18. And crosses the line. Moves up to P12. Hyder going again, but I think he's slow.
He's been slow in the second sector, yeah.
Yep, he is slow. So Adam Dick seems also to be slow. Tezero crosses the line, P20. He will have time to go again though. Yaro improves, stays in P9. And now Cookie, only slightly down in the first sector. What can he do in the second sector? Not improving.
Well.
And these tyres... Yeah, I think Cookie might not be able to improve from that current lap he's got.
Vide now. Through turn 6. Is up on his time. Maybe looking for a top 7.
Yeah, certainly so. If he can keep this up, Cookie retires. He's done for this session. Trixie 4 tenths down. Vide round the final corner. Holds on to the car. Poulet up to P14. Vide P7, as you said. SV
I'm very
now.
happy with that lap. That wiggle.
SV round the final corner. What can he do in the Alpine? Goes up to P9. Good time as Trixie onto the second row. At the moment, Hyder invalidates. He won't be going any quicker now. And Adam Dick doesn't seem to be going quicker either. Raphael is also on another push lap. But I don't think he's improving either. Cookie might have this. Raphael not able to do what he did in the sprint.
Oh.
As Adam Dick slams into the wall. I think he invalidated.
Now goes P7.
Yeah, nice out back ahead of Vide again. And now Raphael, Raphael is slow. Finley Smith, what can he do? Not improving. Nisev, 4/10 down as well. All the challenges are just falling away as Tyre into the barrier at the final corner.
You guys stop hitting the wall. Poor Marshalls, honestly.
Nisev round the final corner, improves, stays in P6. And I think we might be seeing Duffy round the final corner and improving. Danny up to P11. Duffy now, can he do anything to challenge? He goes up to P15. And I think we might be there. Yarrow into the wall. Tezero's on another outlap. Is Nico improving? He comes into the pits. Tezeo is just... God knows what he's doing. He does out-qualify his teammate. Arkish didn't even get a lap on the board at the end. And look at Cookie, because Cookie is...
in the pit lane.
That was... And Cesaro's things come up because he's not on an outlap anymore. There we are. There's the track dominance between the top two. Very close between second and sixth, though. Half a tenth. But Cookie takes pole. Surprised Raphael couldn't repeat what he did in the sprint. But
I do know the grips. What's it called?
you get reset or something. I don't know. I'm just...
There's less grip in main quality than sprint quality. It's weird. F1 game weird. Like...
Hey, I'd rather that and the game not crash. But it seems like we get both, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, Cookie takes third pole of the season. Second pole in a row.
Okay.
And now we go into the Grand Prix.
We do go into the Grand Prix. What tyres will people start on? That is the question.
What would you start on if you were a driver here?
Mediums.
Mediums.
Medium
Gives
hard.
the most flexibility as well if there's a safety car or something.
Yeah, and starting in the hard tyres isn't that fun.
And you're going to have track position if you start on mediums and go to hards over the people that go hard medium. So.
Hard medium, yeah, you can then get through the field, but overtaking can be so difficult sometimes, especially in a train.
Yeah.
And especially against other people, especially in a division like this, that know how to manage the battery as well. So
yeah, it
is a difficulty.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw Division 2 compared to Division 3, it's like a totally different game in terms of, you know, there's just more of a train and there's not so much overtaking going on. There's a lot more strategic things that drivers are thinking in Division 2. Division 3 is just like, I will burn my battery and I will overtake right now, even if it makes us actually lose time.
Yeah, it can happen in the higher divisions as well, because it's like ego is a thing, as they say.
Yeah, I mean, the Spain race was quite calm in this division because there's just kind of a train. The two Mercedes are working together. Obviously, this time Nisev's down in P6, Cookie's P1, so they're not really going to be able to run away unless something crazy happens again at the start. Cookie in the best possible position to avoid the chaos this time because he's starting on pole position and the 5 lights come on at the Red Bull Ring. It's lights out and away we go as we run down towards turn number 1. It's a good start from Raphael. Raphael goes up to P2 round the outside of Robin Hyder, and then Adam Dick also looking to get through, and Hyder maintains his 3rd place now as There's Adam Dick and Trixie going side by side down towards turn number 3. Trixie with a lunge as there's a bit of contact between Adam Dick. Robin Hyder leaves the circuit. Nisev wheel to wheel with a Red Bull. Nisev goes through. Someone left the session. I think it was Thomas Varkish. As we now run down towards turn number 4. Side by side. The two Ferraris getting quite close to contact in the braking zone. Nisev behind Trixie. Nisev looking to put a challenge on SV ahead of the Red Bull of Night Owl. As Nisev side by side now with Trixie. Nisev gets ahead of his old teammate.
Night Owl's lost like five positions.
I think Night
now.
Owl might have left the session as well.
Has he?
He's in AI apparently.
Oh no.
But hopefully.
Let me have a check.
There's all kind of side by sides going on. We'll give him an invite back as we start the second lap of the race.
He left. Oh, for God's sake.
And yeah, he has been swarmed.
He lagged at turn 3. Yeah. He's left.
Yeah.
Varkish just wants an invite.
Yeah. I didn't know if he was online or not yet. Yep, second lap of the race. Night Owl's the main one dropping down the order. So hopefully.
Yeah.
Aspect.
Back in.
Where? Oh, there he is.
Yes. Seen
The game is so great that this happens every race. Like,
I know.
Not even noted by EA, apparently. Like, it's not even on their thing.
Yep. It's crazy. Cookie leads. Raphael just nearly outside of a second, but
he will.
Stays within.
He will keep the overtake for this next lap. As Cookie does take the fastest lap of the race. And we have a train for the whole grid right now.
Nearly.
Lol
The
dropping
McLarens
back.
are very close to being dropped.
Yeah.
So yeah. And same with Finley Smith and SV as well.
2 Haas cars right next to each other, 2 Audi cars right next to each other, 2 Aston Martin cars right next to each other as well.
And 2 McLarens. And now 2 Cadillacs. As Porges is now overtaken an AI of Night Owl.
Yeah, Night Owl did rejoin, so he should be able to take back his car eventually.
Have to do a recovery drive here, as he's also been overtaken by Aspect now. And then repasses.
Yeah, Aspect must have... Varkish must have took back his car first. But then...
Yeah.
But Nisev, very close to the back of Robin Hyder here. Robin maybe slightly struggling at this stage. We can see Nisev, so much more battery, and he's going to get the move down towards turn 1. It's an easy pass for Nisev. And Nisev can now try and connect this train back up to the 2 McLarens ahead.
Maybe request a track map.
Yes. That would be ideal.
It would be ideal.
It automatically goes off at the start, and then you have to put it back on. But yeah.
Don't you have it automatically when it comes on lap 2 or something?
No, I haven't got that yet. I mean, I could have that, but normally I just remember to put it back on.
But this is a suggestion.
Yeah.
When you do forget.
Well, I mean, talking of things that are new, if it did rain, it would say now if they disable boost. That is a thing.
Oh, that is actually a thing now.
Yeah, because I looked at what telemetry thing the game says to do that. And there is a thing. It basically just says active aero is reduced or standard. So if it goes reduced, it boost and active aero both get disabled at the same time. So yeah.
That makes sense.
Cookie, not able to break away now. McLarens have reeled him in. And they've made this train that is now the top 6 in SV in a nice little position behind in the Alpine. And Finley Smith not able to keep up at the moment.
Yeah. But obviously, I've noticed one thing. Everyone is on the medium tyre, apart from Seb Tazeo in the Cadillac.
And despite that, he's got more tyre wear than people that are on the medium.
Yeah. So I think that Cadillac's stopping. As
Tyre,
we see
Tyre and Ghosts Oh wait, yeah, I think
an Alpine.
Toya got past Ghosts, and now Poulet's getting past as well. The two Ferraris swapped around. Trixie now ahead of Robin, and Ghosts up to P13. So Robin really struggling at this point. But
He is struggling.
considering he got the front row, and now he's dropped down 4 places. Yep. Going to be really difficult for Night Owl to get back through, considering this train.
Oh yeah, the train from what, P7 to... Well,
McLaren swap. Adam Dick to the inside. Adam Dick to second position. Second in the championship. Now second in the race. And maybe Nisev might be having a look. He's breezed past as well. Raphael.
Wow.
Just letting off, really. Obviously in non-ERS mode or something there.
Do you use none a lot here anyway?
Wouldn't normally use it on the middle of the straight like that.
No. Unless you've hit the points on the track where battery just turns off fully instead of ramping off. But yeah, it's a weird one.
Looking at this gap, has Adam Dick been dropped out of the overtake? Because it's very, very close. He did just about keep it. But Cookie's trying.
Cookie is trying, yeah. Trying to get away, but unable to at the moment.
A big lockup.
Bit of a lockup there, yeah.
Raphael really struggling to keep up. And Trixie might be the next one to try and have a look as
Poulet. It's Poulet, yeah.
Poulet going down a hatful of positions as we see Night Owl there, battling away with the Racing Bulls of LOL. And he's got past. Oh! Tazeo into the wall.
I think he put the boost on too early.
Yeah, he just lost traction on the exit.
Yeah. Moving on.
Side by side, a bit of contact. LOL really dropping down. Poulet's back through. But LOL had a bit of contact there at turn 6. So SV has now been caught by Finley Smith and now has got a huge train behind him. Welcome aboard the SV train.
Yep. Jarno Trulli is back. That is a train. Wow. It is crazy. Oh, these regulations will help improve overtaking, they say.
Well, watch. One person will get past and then like everyone will start swarming.
Yeah.
SV has got bad tyres, so there's all the chance of something happening. And I think someone might be trying to move. I think it's Toya, who's getting a bit closer, but...
What is the pit lap for this track?
Got to think about lap 14, 16, something like that.
I'm being told for a 2-stop. I don't want the 2-stop, I want the 1-stop, thank you.
Surely about lap 16.
What did I tell my team? I remember. I told them both. So, lap 15 is the optimal.
So in between the two things I said, Poulet and Tazeo.
Have they had a collision with each other?
Poulet sped into the pits, and Tazeo is not going anywhere that quickly. As wide goes Toya, and Senor Ghosts goes through. And
Tazeo has been black flagged.
Tazeo, on his Division 1 debut, has now been disqualified from the race. As back down the inside goes Toya. Senor Ghost with a cutback. Ghost looking to run wheel to wheel. Ghost, can he go all the way around the outside? Down towards turn 6. Oh, turns in. A bit of contact around. Toya sent spinning the wrong way. And into the gravel as well. Yep, and going through is Thomas Varkish. And Toya, last week, got a puncture. And well, this week, sent spinning around in battle with Senor Ghosts. Did Ghost turn in? Did Tyre run wide? I'm not sure, but
We'll find out in the steward's room.
if he
That's
gets
normally
reported.
where we find out. Yeah, true. Tyre speeds in the pits and might retire from the set. He does. Wow, that wouldn't have happened at my Williams.
I mean, look at Bahrain Div 2. Anyway, moving on. Finley Smith
you know
makes
what
a move.
happened behind the scenes.
Yeah, they got told not to do it ever again.
Yep.
Even though
Indeed.
Teixeira has been driving in this league for ages.
Yep.
So one driver has now got past SV, and here comes another driver. It's Vide on the inside. Can Vide make the move? Not quite. And Finley Smith is now able to try and escape away, because SV is really struggling at this stage to keep up. His tyres really are going. And Vide to the inside, onto the grass, into turn 9. Can he make the move? He stays behind.
Okay, Alex Albon. No need to overtake on the grass. Or attempt to, at
And
least.
now here comes Danny to the inside. Danny takes the place, and Danny goes up to P9. And well, meanwhile, Adam Dick's now got a 1.3 second gap to Cookie.
Vide's going to come back through, or he doesn't. He turns his battery off.
Yep, doesn't. They have to sit in. Yeah, so meanwhile, Cookie's got a 1.6 second lead, and he's managed to escape away. He always manages to do this towards the end of the stint. It's like the first stint, someone's in overtake. Then around the pit stops, he gets out, or after his pit stop. It's like he just manages to eke the gap out. It's just relentless pace, and then eventually the other driver just can't keep up anymore.
Yeah, one little mistake and then you're out of it. Like,
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be big. It could just be slightly missing apex or something like that. And yeah.
Yeah, well, look at that. Adam Dick's got Nisev now all over the back of him as well. And well, Nisev's got Raphael to deal with, but who is going to be the one making the move here? Because, well, no overtake now for Adam Dick, and Nisev really is closing in, and he's got more battery. And a lock-up from Adam Dick. Raphael closes up in the braking zone. I don't think Nisev's going to make a move on this lap, though, unless he's got a lot to burn. Down towards turn number 4. Could he think of it to the inside? No, he's too far behind. And we'll go back to the battle for P8 because it's hotting up again. SV still holding on for the moment, but, well, Yaro's getting involved. Yaro might be trying to overtake Vide here as we run down towards turn 4. He's closing in. He's going to have the racing line around the outsides, and Vide will push him wide. Leaves him enough space, though, to run wheel to wheel down towards turn 6, and the Audi on the inside gets the position. Vide might try a cut back. Yaro through to the points.
Yeah, good move there into P10 for the Audi. Obviously not many points for them this season. So
1 point, I think. Oh wait, did he get points in the sprint?
They're on still single digits. Cadillac are on 1 point.
As Nisev now thought of a move, backs out though, kind of got pushed over. As it looked like a drive-by pass. But it didn't turn out in the end to be that.
Indeed, a bit of a lock-up there.
And SV now under pressure from Danny. But Danny can't get the exit. And Danny Bukalit has to sit in behind for the moment still. Raphael very close to Nisev, but not able to make a move. And the pit stop phase is incoming very, very soon.
Audi are on 1 point in this division, yeah.
Yeah, they are, because it's Poulet from Australia, their solitary point. Yeah. Aston Martin closing up to Racing Bulls a little bit after that sprint race. Oh, we're running wide goes Nisev. And Raphael goes through. McLaren take 2 spots on the podium. There. SV comes in.
Yeah, that's fine. Nightowl also coming in. Varkish also in. SV definitely did have to come in that lap. 81%.
And the two McLarens side by side. To the inside goes Raphael. Raphael goes through.
They haven't done a Bahrain. They haven't taken each other out. So good for them. That was a mad one.
Yeah, but I mean, they are just losing time hand over fist now to Cookie. 3.2 seconds now, the gap.
Yeah.
Cookie doing Cookie things.
Cookie's doing Cookie things as well.
As well, he can just wait till the driver's behind pit, and then he's probably got the gap just to come in the next lap and cover it off.
The undercut is quite big here. I do know that. Yeah.
But surely a 3-second gap or more, he should be okay.
It's Night Owl's overtaken Lol.
And Nisev tags the back of Adam Dick. Adam Dick slightly moves across at the last second. Comes back right in front of Nisev.
Danny and Nico into the pits.
And both out of battery. Nisev on the brakes. Looks to go around the outside. Looks to switch back and get the better exit down towards turn number 6. Still very closely following the McLaren. Here he goes to the inside. Oh, contact! Both spin. Nisev making a move. Adam Dick turning in, it seems. And both cars in a spin.
Well, see, as we know from the driving rules, Nisev was not entitled to space there.
Nisev crossed the
pit entry line. I spot these things. I spot them. And it looks like Finley Smith is also coming into the box and doesn't cross. There you go. There's a good example of what to do.
Oh, the Audi definitely did.
And the Audi also crossed the pits as well.
I'm going to stop watching people in the pits before everyone gets a penalty, I think.
I'm just noting everything. Good.
Well, meanwhile, here we go. Raphael out the pits. Just about ahead of Senor Ghosts. Senor Ghost hasn't hit yet in this race.
Does not, no.
And well, that was crucial. Oh, in the braking zone.
That's a big lockup.
Isham slightly rear end Senor Ghost. Luckily, managed to get it slowed enough that the contact didn't really take out. It didn't take out the Audi at all. Fortunate there. And well, Nisev, a couple seconds ahead of Adam Dick now.
He is, yeah.
And he's going to get the move on Duffy.
Gets the move nicely. Isham next.
And well, Raphael into the pits, obviously. We'll see.
Trixie in now.
Yep.
Trixie's lucky we're not looking at his pit entry, unlike last season.
Yeah, we'll see now. Raphael come down the straight. Cookie will comfortably be in the lead. Trixie will drop down. The gap comes down now. Raphael comes out. The gap comes down, and it's about 1.9 seconds between the top two.
Can Raphael catch up to Cookie here?
Trixie's now ahead after the incident with Nisev and Adam Dick.
He is, yeah.
And well, Night Owl, with a bit of an earlier stop, is now right up and fighting, or close to his teammate.
Also, everyone has served their mandatory stop now.
Yeah, they're all on the hard compound.
Yes.
But LOL hit a lot before, I think.
Smith overtakes SV.
Does. 49%. Yeah, LOL did pit a lot before, so he'll be on a 2-stop. But yeah, they have served their mandatory stop. So, meanwhile, since Cookie came out the pits, he's now extended the gap by over half a second between himself and Raphael.
When you come out the pits, you come out with 100% battery. Yeah, because you just recharge like mad.
But I mean, he's already increased it by like a second since this point last lap. So, yeah, he really is just charging away.
We don't mean the batteries. Because they definitely do get charged a lot. A lot of drivers on 2s. A few on 0. Fair play to Finley Smith.
And Danny, as we do that, someone finally gets a penalty.
And Lowell gets a penalty.
And gets
As he's
overtaken.
by his teammate.
Well. Someone had to ruin the streak.
I know. He's not looking good for racing balls. Down towards the back.
Yep, and now Nisev has to re-overtake Trixie. He overtook him earlier on, I think,
Yes.
at one point. But now he's going to have to do it again because, well, of the incident he had with Adam Dick.
Yeah, overtook him during that incident.
Yes, well, your Trixie overtook him. Yeah, Trixie just got him by, yeah.
Not being involved.
Yeah. And, yeah, but they were...
Basically, yeah.
Yep, and well, Nisev, goes to the inside, on the brakes, and gets the move. Trixie will get a cut back, though, and he might try and think of fighting it back, or he might just think, got a nice gap over Adam Dick at the moment, and I'd quite like to keep that gap.
I'm still thinking F1 should implement what Formula E have.
What? The...
You can you see who has overtaken stuff like that, like lights or something.
Yeah, well, weren't they like testing stuff? Testing lights?
Yeah, like a light on like the halo or where the camera
they were testing lights for like the rain light, basically changing it to show different colors based on what they do.
If you're super clipping or just normal rain light.
Here goes Night Owl to the inside of turn 9, little bit of contact.
It's space though, and then he has to back out of that one.
Yep, and well, through to P8.
The Red Bulls resume position in their normal positions.
And well, talking of changing position, Trixie's got back ahead of Nisev, down towards turn 3.
Big battle for P3 here.
And Nisev sits in behind. And well, they have extended the gap over Adam Dick by doing that, so...
Yeah.
Maybe if they just keep working like that, they can keep Adam Dick away.
Keeps the McLaren away.
Two Red Bulls in overtake of each other, but I have to think that Finley Smith will probably pull away eventually just because he's got the tyre advantage.
I think Night Owl had the pace advantage in qualifying, however. Yeah, three tenths was the gap between the two Red Bulls in quali, so that might help Night Owl stay within. And also the overtake will also help as well a lot.
Yep, and well, Nisev to the inside. Nisev takes P3 back.
Oh my god, what is this yo-yo racing? Oh my god.
It's not really yo-yo if Trixie doesn't go back through on the next straight away.
True. It's like every lap, which we had in the old regulations.
We had with DRS, yeah. But I mean, we had with DRS as well, the swap back on the next straight because like someone would brake early, then they'd be behind at the detection point. And then I'm pretty sure Bryn Evans was doing that last season in that battle with Raphael, trying to get DRS for the next straight.
Yeah. Because DRS was quite powerful on this circuit, at least.
Yeah, I mean, because there's 3 zones back to back to back. It does mean that he's quite strong.
Obviously here, there's 4 straight modes at this circuit.
There is.
Obviously there's an additional one from turn 8 to turn 9 is where these straight moders come in. Which does mean you have to somewhat brake for turn 9 now. Mainly because 1, these aren't ground effect cars, and 2, you're entering that corner a little bit faster. I mean, you probably...
well, that's where Max Verstappen obviously had that moment in qualifying. We saw, I think it was Lewis Hamilton in the race, maybe, as well, had a moment there. I think it was in the race. Like, where the straight mode didn't quite close in time.
Ferrari in that race was very questionable with their strategy.
Yeah, well. They had overheating issues as well with the engine, I think. Yeah. But they did do a weird strategy. I do remember there was it's like every time there's a safety car, Ferrari in real life just think, right, we've got to pit. If there's a virtual, we've got to pit. The same in Hungary when they just virtual safety car, we've got to come in. It's like, you give up track position, really? You really have to give up track position every time.
What was it in Australia round 1? They didn't pit.
Yeah, and everyone's like they should, and now, I mean, but that, yeah.
But obviously they're like, clearly we must pit under virtual safety cars. It's like, it's kind of the thing we have to do now. Now they do it all the time, and it's like, okay, it worked in Spain, and that was about it.
Yeah, but that was like it perfectly lined up with their strategy as well in Spain.
It did.
This lap they haven't swapped around Trixie and Nisev.
No more yo-yo racing.
Not for the moment. But they are extending that gap over Adam Dick, so...
Yeah, the two Rebels have gapped the Alpine University as well. So, we've got a battle for P9 here. It should be a good one.
You know, look at the... I mean, I guess that's because when Trixie was the car leading, who lost time, and then, well... I mean, they are gaining time overall, though, because it's now up to 2.9 seconds. As we're on lap 24, the 36, 2/3 of the way through. Something in the pit lane there. Long. Yeah. On the soft.
That's his second stop. Softs, they can get to the end from here. I wouldn't try, but they can.
I mean, I guess what tyres do you have at this point? Because we had the sprint and all as well.
True. Let me check the tyre life.
I mean, they're used softs, so...
Softs can do 11 laps, according to the data.
But he's already got 12%, so...
Yeah, he's boxing again then. Unless he drives...
But well, I mean, he's not really going anywhere anyway. His only goal is to really finish the race as Nico here. Very close to Varkish. Wide, actually, very close to Nico as well. Varkish defending. I think down the inside goes the Haas of Vide. And Vide makes a move on Nico. Nico can't fight it off. And...
Obviously, as we just saw there... That yellow is lower lane. Sorry. As we saw there, quick even for 3.
Yes, indeed. But he's got the gap now. That will hurt him if there's some kind of safety car, though.
Yeah, which is possible.
Well, I mean, mainly a full safety car. Virtual wouldn't really change much. Vide through on Thomas Varkish in towards turn 9 and 10. Trixie still sitting behind Nisev. Yeah, maybe he thinks he's not getting to the end.
What's his tyre record? Oh, he's only changed his tyres. Bruh.
I think it was about 10% more than Finley Smith.
But to be fair, Finley Smith's tyres are very good compared to people behind.
Yeah, maybe it was a little bit more than 10%. I mean, we'll have to see. If are people going to get to the end? How many laps have they done? 9 laps for Raphael and 43% wear. So that's like 7%
max tyre life I have for the hard tyres is 17 laps.
It's like 7% per lap for Raphael. So yeah. No, it's not. It's like no, it's a bit lower than that. But he's still going to struggle towards the end of the race.
Wear per lap should be about 4.6.
Yeah, he's definitely over that, but he's not on 7. As Varkish comes in.
He was on 55%, and he takes out the pit entry board. Okay.
A big scrap going on here. The 10th place now. After that stop, and well, Nico wants to get back into the points positions. Can he make a move? Doesn't look like he can, but someone who is making a move, maybe Edward Isham, and maybe Senor Ghost as well. The two Audis sandwiching the Aston Martin. Isham around the outside now onto the straight after turn 3. And he's got the outside line now. He gets the braking. He goes in front. But now on the switchback, back comes Yarrow.
But Isham should have position here as the inside line is...
But another switchback, but he can't pull alongside. And yep. Goes a little bit wide though, does the Aston Martin, but yep, he is through. And the two Aston Martins now next to each other in the race.
Yeah. Yeah, some people will have to box again. Raphael, maybe. Hyder, maybe.
Yeah, I think
SV, Danny
Raphael's on
also
about
leading
just
as
over
well.
5% per lap. So he's over the average.
Yeah, he's over the yeah.
But well, he might.
50%.
Yeah, we still got a quarter of this race to go. So interesting decisions to come.
They boxed before the halfway point, so it'll be very close.
Well, he's got the gap at the moment, so if he needs to back off slightly, not the end of the world.
That is true, yeah. I guess we'll see how it will work for Night Owl on his drive back through the field on his fresh tyres. And obviously also Thomas Varkish, who went onto the medium, should be fine to the end of the race.
Yeah, he'll be comfortably fine. Lol has actually boxed again.
For the hard.
Yeah.
Don't know what that strategy is.
So yeah, why did he go on to the... Because he went medium, hard, soft, hard.
Did he forget to change the tyre? Potentially in the pit stop?
Maybe, but...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's not a factor in this race anyway now, so... Not the end of the world. Nice how makes a move past Duffy.
He's been lapped by his teammate, I believe, so...
Yeah, he's almost been lapped by Porges, because Porges is just going into turn 3 now. And I think the Racing Bulls down towards turn 4 is... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Varkish still about to lap him. I know, he has... Yeah.
Yeah, his the Racing Bulls just in front of the Williams.
Yeah, Varkish is about to lap him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was right.
Will we see a position change soon? Or P3?
I don't think we will.
8 laps to go at the moment. Well, 7.5. But, yeah.
And we're mainly waiting to see what happens with Night Owl coming back through and what happens if people can make the end of the race with their tyres, because Raphael now on 58%.
How many laps has he done on this tyres? Wait until he crosses the line at least.
He's 13.
14. 58%, 14. Times that by 14 by another 7, so 21. He'll finish on 87% if the tyre continues at this rate.
Yeah, so he will be at risk.
Oh, possible, yeah.
Hello to Antara's Gamer, who's on YouTube again, because they were on there last week, so...
I don't look at YouTube, so...
I mean, it's about... There's only been like one comment on YouTube the whole time, I'm pretty sure, so... You're not missing out on much. I've just got a chat that shows both.
Let me just instill a bit of propaganda into the chat. There we go.
Propaganda should be ! YouTube, ! Discord. I don't know.
Yeah, those. Yeah, I meant propaganda as in team, you know. There you go. There you go. I can spell. I thought I couldn't spell them for a second. Wow, I'm doing mod things whilst not a mod. Crazy.
Night Owl makes a move. Past Yarrow and up to P14, and now, well, not that far off the points, and well, he's certainly got a pace advantage. Considerable pace advantage at the moment. Over a second a lap quicker than the cars around, despite having to make overtakes. So he's on the way, and well, if people get a puncture, see SV 65, Danny Bukalit 65 as well, Raphael 65 just ticked over, Robin
Duffy
as well.
70, Duffy. Wow.
Yeah, Robin as well. Could be struggling towards the end of this one.
Obviously, Duffy's in P16, so it doesn't really matter.
He got a puncture last week, Duffy, on the final lap in Barcelona. There's also an Audi of Marius Anderson who got a puncture. Also, the Bard Tsunami in the Alpine got a puncture. So, a lot of punctures. And well, we're going to see an overtake here from Night Owl. Surely he can just get it in the braking zone. And he moves up to P13.
Team Bishop next in the Aston Martin. Which the Aston Martins are all over the back of the Hasselweid for that P10 spot, which might be rudely interrupted by a Red Bull.
Yeah, it's a battle of attrition, really. Who's going to be okay with their tyres? The Haas car's certainly struggling more than the Aston Martins. The Aston Martins could profit here at the end of this race. They just need to wait it out and hope that they have issues. SV as well might have issues. So it's all going to come down to these final few laps. And well, here comes Night Owl to get involved.
Yes.
And well, the Aston Martin's going to swap around.
I don't think this is a planned move. A planned switch of the cars. But Isham's made the move on Nico.
He has, and well, here comes Night Owl.
Oh, Night Owl on the inside.
Got close to contact there between the pair of them. I think Isham went in a bit deep as well into the corner, and it's almost given the run to the Red Bull.
I thought about it, yeah.
And Night Owl's going to get it on the inside of turn 7, I think. Down the inside he goes. And Night Owl now on the fringes of the points has a bit of a moment on the exit and almost invites Edward Isham to have a look to the inside, but Edward Isham thinks against it. He knows that points could be there for him towards the end of this race. He can't get involved in an instant. There's another little moment on the exit, I think, from Night Owl, but he's certainly pushing and he's almost back to the points.
He's pushing, yeah. Varkish with the 3, so his charge to the field won't be working. And as we see, many drivers are getting closer to that 80% mark.
Certainly are.
80% is when the game decides just on a roll, tyre puncher, tyre not puncher. It's very much gambling.
Gambling? That's not allowed.
But wasn't it last season? Poulet, 99% tyre wear, if I remember correctly.
I think Ghosts made it in Australia with 99% tyres.
Yeah, quite a few drivers have.
Night Owl banging wheels here with Vide into turn 9. Oh,
close.
I don't think he was alongside enough to really make a claim to get too much space, but certainly he got squeezed to the inside there. But he's going to get another chance now as we head down towards turn 1 and then the run up the hill towards turn 3. I think Duffy, or is Lol or Duffy? Lol.
Yeah, it's not Duffy.
Yeah, Lol. Lol is going very slow.
Yeah.
As the run from Night Owl.
Engine screaming there.
Struggling to get the power down. And now he will go to the outside line and he goes all the way around the outside. And he'll get the better traction now. And he should.
Like real touch at the front.
Should have that position.
But he's made it work.
Yep. Up into P10.
P10
goes the Red Bull.
In the points paying positions now, after doing the alternative strategy.
Yep, and now he's going to get a run on Danny as well. Will he think of a move to the inside of turn 9? No, thinks against it this time. Doesn't want to repeat of the last lap. And we'll just quickly check in as well. Yep, once again, they sit in. They might just do a battle on the final lap, though.
Lap scrap, yeah.
We'll keep an eye out for that. So we'll check tyre wear, penultimate lap of the race. And
many
Danny
and
SV are in that puncture territory. A few drivers not that far away, and will certainly be there on the last lap. Another move for Night Owl, though. And he might even get another move on the next straight as well, because SV is certainly going to be struggling a bit. And look at the difference in battery deployment and traction.
Just an absolute flyby overtake that. A lot more top speed there.
And well, here we go then. Final lap of the race. And Nisev using the boost. Has less battery though than Trixie. And Trixie looking to get another podium this season to carry on what he's been doing. A big lockup as you said, but can
I think SV has a puncher.
SV tumbling down the order?
Ghost also, I think, has a puncher as well.
Yep. SV going very, very slowly, but Trixie can't. Oh, Raphael! Raphael has a puncture.
Raphael has a puncture.
There was a
Oh,
McLaren
God.
off, and it's Raphael who has a puncture on the final
Both
lap of
these
this
are getting a
Austrian
podium,
Grand Prix. And well, Nisev thinking of trying to get the podium spot from Nisev. He doesn't need to now. Cookie wins the Austrian Grand Prix as the Alpine goes very slowly into the pits. We got the Cookie at the last second. Trixie and Nisev will share their podium now because of the puncture. And where is Raphael going to fall down to? Can Robin overtake him on the final lap? He will. And Robin goes through. And is there any other people that have difficulties? Danny still holding on without a puncture, even though he's in that puncture territory. Nico on for another point in the Aston Martin. Danny has a few more corners to go to bring this home in the Haas. Nico close behind. Danny looks like he's made it without a puncture across the line. Nico gets very close. Danny takes P9 for points. There's Raphael struggling. And
rear puncher on that McLaren.
Front left.
Look back. Can you look back?
And rear right.
That is a rear puncher.
Yeah.
He got double puncher. Okay. Wow.
Well, there we are. So, well, I mean, Trixie and Nisev were thinking of a podium scrap, but in the end, they both got a podium.
Whilst Cookie stands on top once again for the 5th time this season.
Out of 5 races that he's done as well.
Out of 5 races he's done. Extends his championship lead over Adam
46 points.
Yeah. Nisev and Trixie tied for 3rd.
Yep.
But Nisev is ahead on countback.
Yeah, because he's got P2 a number of times.
Yeah.
Nisev doesn't keep up his P2 streak. I think he's got P2
Ferrari.
in basically every race he's done.
Ferrari hold on to 2nd, and Alpine in 5th, winning the battle for 5th at the moment. Yeah.
Solid points for Red Bull again.
Solid points for Red Bull. Despite many things happening in that race, solid points.
Yeah, I think we missed some of that like night owl, like getting through on a couple others as well because of
Yeah. Punches.
He got through on Danny as well. But,
Yeah. And just gapped him by 4.1 seconds.
Yeah, he was really struggling.
Yeah. I guess you see the punches to SV. Also Duffy as well, and then obviously
Raphael literally was off right in front of us.
Yeah.
Right in front of where we were looking.
Just protect that tyre. Don't overstress it. And
yeah, I mean, he wasn't going to go forward, so
he definitely wasn't going to go forward.
But,
hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, there we are.
Very entertaining end.
Yeah, definitely bubbled down to the end.
Racing wise, very entertaining start, as in the sprint race, and then very entertaining ending as well because of a lot of tyres going exploding, as you could say.
Yeah. I mean, it's the main thing that happens in these Div 1 races, it seems. You just,
Apparently I've interviews, no one's in interview waiting, so yeah.
And now you've mentioned it, everyone's going to join. So we'll quickly end the stream.
Quickly end stream now, yep.
No, I've offered interviews because Nisev said yesterday I never do interviews, apparently. Obviously just some kind of rage bait tactic from Nisev. Yeah, Nisev is washed. He didn't get P2, so Nisev is washed.
No interview for you. You get P2 next time then. Should have made it at Mercedes 1, so disappointed.
Nisev 0 wins this season in the quickest car. He really is washed.
I know, right?
Anyway, that's the end of Div 1 for this week. Next week, it's Silverstone, which is battery charging central, apparently.
Battery charge. Good for trying to charge the battery there. I think it's more battery depletion.
0% battery central then.
0% battery Grand Prix. Probably one of the worst tracks. I think Spa is probably worse. But yeah.
And well, good thing that Silverstone is then followed by Spa.
Oh God.
But well, there is the mid-season break between, so people can recover and people will change cars.
People can recover and people will change cars. People will change cars because we know some CEOs don't like some of their drivers.
And some of the CEOs are changing around, so
some of the CEOs are also changing around. Yes. But yeah, I will be back next week for all 3 days. So lucky everyone.
Lucky Cody for Div 2.
Lucky Cody. I'm back for Silverstone Div 2. Should I host next week? Oh, that'll be.
Oh yeah, come on, you've got to at this point.
I can't see the chat now because I closed my browser. So
probably not even in the chat, but
probably not even in the chat. But yeah, moving on.
Let's
end it there.
Yeah, let's end the stream there. So thank you for joining us, and goodbye.
Goodbye.